Thanks for coming back. That's very, very cool. Now let's get into this. Now, you're down with the theory, right? Okay, good. I'm just figuring that you are. I call the bridge in the agreement between the theory and the points the launch, because that's what it does. It launches you into the body of the agreement. The launch. I further agree that the following points are generally true for the human condition. You are to compare all that follows with your understanding of what would be generally true for the human condition. Yours, mine, anybody's. If you currently have a very narrow focus, the points will help you open up your aperture wider. Again, with a wide enough perspective, we can all find agreement. Okay, here we go. The first point. We are all here right now together. The first point is designed to get us all on the same page, just like is done by the three answers of Earth, babies, and death. In fact, the first point embodies those three answers. Being here means Earth, and we all first got here as tiny babies, and will be here together till death do us part. But the first point adds the focus and pressure of linear time. Right now means right now. This very minute, the very second you watch this. Do this thought experiment, please. Cup your hands as if you were taking a drink from a mountain stream, or you were holding a small bird in your hands so its head could pop out, but it couldn't fly away. Look into your cup hands. What do you see? Most folks would say they saw nothing. Well, I don't. I see a specific juncture of time and space. The now is ticking on the clock. The space lives between my two hands. You can call it space-time if you want. Can you see it and feel it too? Please do it. Now imagine that your hands are as big as the chair on which you're sitting. Now imagine your hands are as big as the room that you're in. Now imagine that they're as big as the building, then the town, then the state, then the country, then the continent where you are. Now imagine the entire planet is sitting in the palms of your giant, giant hands. The clock is ticking. The now is fleeting away. The here is our world. Now release your hands and return them to their normal size. Wait for a few seconds to pass and cup them again and look into them again just like you did before. And tell me what you see. Well, if you're playing along, you'll say you saw or you see a juncture of time and space. Well, I don't. I see the next juncture of time and space. The one you held before is gone, never to be held again. You can't go back and retrieve it. That juncture of time and space, that which you held in the palm of your hand, can never be again. Linear time is a cold, hard mistress. She unfortunately is required because, to paraphrase Einstein, the reason for time is to keep everything from happening all at once. But she is the only way our species can experience time straight ahead. At times, she might seem to speed up or slow down, but she is unidirectional, and she is relentless. So this leads to a crucial question. What time is it? It takes an hour for 15 degrees of longitude to rotate by on our planet. This happens 24 times, and you've had yourself a day. If it's midnight New York, it's 1 p.m. in Tokyo, noon in Beijing, 7 a.m. in Jerusalem, 8 a.m. in Moscow, and 5 a.m. in London. But to tell the exact time, you need to know how many minutes have passed within a given hour. And in that given hour, the number of minutes that have passed is identical for every human on Earth. If it's 11 past the hour in New York, it's 11 past the hour in Tokyo, Beijing, Jerusalem, Moscow, and London. Now get this, because it's important. We may all live in different hours, but we all share the same minute. That same minute is the here and now. We're all in it and of it because we are both. So I have to ask, what are you going to choose to do with yours, your minute? Will you take steps to improve the human condition of yourself and those around you? Or will you continue previous ways of thinking that have only held you and our species back? We can choose to impact the here and now with the power of our thoughts and the results of our actions. We know the future is coming because that's how time works. That future will be made up of its own now. We can choose to make that now and forthcoming ones better, or at least to not suck. If we as a species began to focus on our shared minutes, now and for the future, we'll have a much better time of it. So what time is it? Here and now.